Welcome to Paris. What the hell?
Well, you guys, I'm back in Paris. I don't even know what to say. I don't know what to say. I came prepared. This is a short trip. I went on the plane in jeans and a sweater polo. I meant serious business. This was a very spontaneous decision, as in 3 days before I actually left for Paris, which is so not like me, but it's exactly why I thought I should do it. Live life on the edge. I don't know. Anyways, this was the best trip of my life, so I'm excited for you to see.
Surprise, I'm back in Paris. It feels more like fall here than it does in New York. It's so beautiful. I don't really have a rhyme or reason why I'm here. I'm kind of on an impulsive way of life as of late, but I couldn't be happier. I think moving here is on my horizon. My cousin and Anne are coming for the weekend and they were like, do you want to come? And I said, babe, I'm booked. So, bonjour, coucou.
This trip literally felt like going home, which I know sounds stupid, babe, you're from Ohio, but I've really made my roots in Paris. It just actually feels like home. All I did was take everybody to my favorite cafes, my favorite spots. It felt like showing a significant other around your hometown, which I've never done, but in theory. I first stopped at my favorite Cafe Cortado. My favorite barista was there. He was really excited. And then I went shopping at Octobre. I turned a jean button down fleece and this other button down.
Well, you guys, you'll never believe where I am. I already told you, so you actually probably will believe. I'm back in Paris. Look, I don't even know what to say about this one. This one actually is a little embarrassing. I booked this on Wednesday. It's Friday. I'm here. But I know it's okay because I haven't slept in almost, oh wait. Oh my god, I haven't slept in like a day and a half. But I feel great because just the energy is pulsing through my veins. I'm here with my aunt and cousin for a few days and then I'm just soloing it for 3 extra days. My teachers, if I told you I'm sick, I'm kidding, I'm actually missing one class. Be responsible. I'm only missing one class, which I think is valid to go to Paris. Like, I don't even know what to say. But today we just shopped around. I can never make a purchase without asking at least 5 people and letting it kind of take over my life for a minimum of 2 days. That's kind of day number 1, just testing out the vibes. And hopefully in 2 days I'll make a decision. I left my suitcase half empty, which was awesome until I have one set of clothes. So now I'm forced to buy things, which actually wasn't a smart idea, but it's the situation we're in. I just showered up. I'm gonna go downstairs and do some homework and journal read. Be a little coquette, you know. I'm coquette like that, so it's just kind of my truth. Yes, well, yes. I need a haircut and I think I'm gonna try to get in my favorite spot here. Last time, me and the woman, she was the one person I met in Paris who actually spoke 0 English, which was good because it made me work my magic. Je parle un peu. Oui, merci madame. C'est parfait. Tu es très mignon aussi. She didn't say that. Anyways, I'm gonna get ready for dinner in the same outfit I wore today. Welcome to Paris. Big's going to Paris. Big's here. I'm big. Where's my Carrie? I'm being weird, but that's a surprise to absolutely no one. I'm in the lobby doing work because water felt like taking a shot of tequila. Ooh, cheers. Going to dinner. Excited.
My aunt visited me when I was in Paris about a year ago and we found our favorite restaurant. So tonight we kind of made it a little throwback Thursday and went to this place called Hebi. I'm not entirely sure, but the food is insane. You know it's good because it was freezing cold and their only table was outside and we threw on some, you know, a little smelly blankets and just called it a night, but it was delicious and so nice to catch up with them. And of course, all signs lead to a hole-in-the-wall creperie with a man in a chef hat.
I don't think I could be happier in life. I'm on a bench by a church, eating a banana Nutella crepe that brings me more joy than any person on this earth could. And I'm alone, and I'm happy. I'm happy. I'm happy. This is what life's about. Eat the crepe, dessert, I don't even care. Life is worth living. Amen. I'm happy. Like, wow. Bonjour, it's day 2. I'm just having some French press coffee in the lobby. I'm wearing my one of 2 outfits. The one outfit being the one I wore on the plane. There might be some shopping today, whether I like it or not. I have my journal, I have a book, and I have good vibes. I'm gonna give you a tour. I'm in a little nook. There's kind of a garden situation behind me. Wallpaper, the table, so pretty. And then my girl, I don't know her name, but I fuck with her. Cheers. Good morning, Paris. We just had coffee, honestly, for 3 hours. Got up at 7 and now it's 10, which normally kind of stresses me out. I like to get up and walk around, but it was really nice, and now I'm just doing a lap around the block. I feel like I might have a stress fracture in my foot because the shoes I wore yesterday were not made for walking. These boots were not made for walking house down, but I have like a purse. I was kind of having, as you know, a hard time lately, and I feel like myself again and happy. And some would call that running from your problems, and I would call it fixing one, but I'm really happy to be here. Walking around doing some touristy things, and now we're going to lunch in my favorite spot. Allegedly, there's a weekend wait. We'll see if we're lucky.
So the one I was talking about was not available, but another favorite kitchen was, and they have the best bowls. I love a bowl. Anything bowl.
I got a coffee, an iced black. This is by far the most expensive coffee I've ever had in my entire life, but I knew that going into it. 6 euros for espresso and water, but it is also the best. And usually when I have a good one, I villainize it, and I can't. And I love the cute little things, and you know it's good because I don't want a coffee at all. I had a whole French press this morning that's still kind of making me shiver. Just walking around. I might go read in the gardens. I've been walking so much, it's not even funny. I think I'm at 15,000 steps and it's like 4. I got another coffee, which, you know, I didn't need. I didn't need this at all. And a water in a can. I'm so dehydrated, it's kind of not funny. I feel like a raisin. I'm going to Luxembourg Gardens, but I just had to stop for a second. These shoes were also not built for walking, and neither was this in the street. I'm getting views. I mean, people stare without... She doesn't care that she's staring at me. I should go.
We went to go sit and read in Luxembourg Gardens, which I think are the most beautiful gardens park in the entire world to sit, read, people watch, honestly anything. We just grabbed a chill dinner and went to bed early since my aunt wasn't feeling well, and then got ready for day 3.
Good morning. Long time no talk. I've been really busy. Oh my god, I've been really busy. I've not been really busy at all. I didn't have much to say yesterday. It was kind of just a lot of walking around with my family. They're leaving today, and then I'm solo moment, and we'll see how that goes. We're going right now to Notre Dame. My cousin and her friend have never seen it. I'm excited. I just had some amazing coffee. But I got this fleece from Cezanne, of course. Where else would I get anything? And it's so comfortable. I was gonna like record the process, but I already tried on the day before, which you saw. So I just got it because I was like, there's 10 people in the waiting room, and it's cozy, and it kind of, I like it when it goes up. It looks like, oh, I like it more. Yeah, we're gonna do it like that. But they're waiting for me, so I have to go. It's so cold, it's not even funny. But I love it. I love a bundle moment. But wow, it's like, it's a cold weather situation. So pretty. Love like Dracula. Everyone's going on morning runs, and I can't relate. My cousin was like, did you run here all the time? Not once, but I love it for everyone else. I just saw a swan in the Seine, which I didn't know they did that. And I didn't know they like went down and dirty like that, but I kind of respect it. I think I need a lymphatic drainage in every area of my body, so I'm gonna look into that. Just walking here, and I remember like how I really am the happiest I ever am in life here, and I feel like moving here, it's on the table. In fact, it's not even on the table, it's on the plate. I'm happy and I feel lucky.
After Notre Dame, I took my aunt to my favorite cafe that I lived next to when I first moved to Paris, and the barista gave us a free banana bread as a welcome back, which was so nice of him. I never tried the banana bread. That was my friend Olivia's favorite, and it was delicious. Came back to the hotel, just journaled a bit to kind of remember the day so I don't forget anything, look back years later. Another coffee, and then shopped around this beautiful Sunday market.
We just went to such an amazing farmer's market, Sulpice, and I lived there for 2 months before black mold kicked us out and I never went. So this was honestly really full circle. I bought an owl pendant for my journal. I want it to be over here, but I'm not sure how to get it there yet. But I think it's really beautiful. Very spontaneous. There was no really reason for an owl, but it just kind of felt right. And I was looking at a jacket. It was size 1, and he was like, "2 ou 3 pour vous," 2 or 3. So don't know what he was trying to say there, but I'm satisfied.
So yeah, so I can't because I got because then I did this is how.
I took my aunt and cousin to my favorite sandwich shop and then they left, so I kind of had the day to do my own thing. I, of course, went to my favorite cafe again to get the best matcha, not only in Paris, I think kind of everywhere that I've had. I finally got my owl pendant centered on my journal, amen.
Best matcha ever.
And afterwards I just walked around, which is again my favorite thing to do in Paris. It was a warm fall day, so everybody came out in the street and sat by the sun, which always feels like a movie to me. What do you mean people really sit by the sun with their friends and drink wine? That can't be real. It can't.
My aunt and cousin left, and I'm now officially here by myself. I feel so lucky that I get to like come here by myself. I can do it by myself, and I just get to walk around. I don't ever have an agenda. I'm just exploring. Right now I'm on Ile Saint-Louis. Yeah, I'm the annoying American who does the accent, whatever. And everyone is just sitting here enjoying wine, their friends. Used to be me. Love it here so much that it's not a vacation situation. I really see myself living here. I think everything is beautiful. The pace is perfect. You're never bored. The appreciation for art and food, great. I mean, I was thinking there's some things from America that I would probably need to bring, like protein powder and like, what else? That's kind of it. I don't even like I don't even know why I said protein powder. I would bring a gym also because they don't have much here. I love the whole walking thing, but like I can't resist and it does feel good to hit up a gym. They do have gyms, but it's just not, it's not the same culture, which I appreciate as a whole, but a little gym would do me some good. Anyways, I grabbed a matcha at one of my favorites. I have had such a good day. I went to a cafe that I went to when I first went to Paris, and the owner was so happy to see me, which made me really happy. He gave me and my aunt banana bread for free. It was delicious. I'm just walking around, exploring, trying to walk down new roads, new streets. I always go down the same, and that's fine to get to a destination, but then I try on my way home to go somewhere new, find somewhere new, because you know what? One new road could be your new favorite cafe, could be your new favorite street, your new favorite restaurant. You can meet the love of your life, which another thing, everyone here's in love. I could zoom in on couples, they're all on top of each other. I won't do that because it's probably not legal or right, but you know, manifesting that for me, I guess. And a woman took a picture of my boots today because she liked them. They're not boots, half boots. To eat at my favorite restaurant, Crying Tiger, at the table for 1. Outside, it's a bit cold, but honestly not bad. It's curry, so last time I was here I was dripping in my bowl. Better this. This place feels so much like home. I like this way, friends, and I could cry, but I won't. But I won't. Walking around, I have no mission. I'm at the Louvre on a random Sunday night, and you know, it makes 0 sense, and that's why it's awesome. I had a moment where I was like, to crepe or not to crepe? And I was thinking, you know, you've had crepes 3 nights in a row. This is maybe a bit intense, but you're only in Paris once, except I'm not. I'm in Paris actually kind of too much, and that's another problem, but you know what? I got the crepe. It's not even funny. It's never been funny. Good morning. Good morning, good morning. I need to stop eating crepes. I think just for the rest of the trip, because I wake up and I literally am so puffy, my eyes won't open. I could not get out of bed today. That bed was so comfy. I want to bring it home. I want to bring it home. Hi, I'd like to check a bed, please. I'm gonna try to make today the most perfect French day possible. Not French as in like me being French, but like my perfect French day. And it's gonna start with me going to a cafe that I wasn't gonna go to. Well, no, I already went yesterday. I wasn't gonna start my day here, but it's literally 50 degrees. worries that like I gotta wait for tomorrow a bit because I didn't pack accordingly. Let's go. Let me show you the bed just in case you're curious. She changed my life. Changed, like, truly. It was sad how good it was to know that it's over.
Going to a cafe and reading first thing in the morning is my favorite way to start the day, especially if no one is there, because noise is just, it's not easy for me. I can't read over noise, to be honest. I'm reading the 4th book in the Elena Ferrand series. I've talked about this. Guys, you need to read this series. It's changed my life, and I think a series is a good way to get hooked in reading if you're maybe having a hard time. Definitely look into it. It's just a very zenful way to start your day. I recommend.
I'm now walking to my favorite brunch spot. I haven't had it since the summer, and I'm hoping they're back to the winter menu because that was kind of my thing. I didn't like the summer menu that much. Walking here is just my favorite thing ever. It's, you know what? It's never really that busy unless you go to like obviously busy areas, but like look at this street I'm on. It's just like I never get sick of it, which is crazy because usually if you do the same thing over and over again, you're bound to be sick of it, but I've never been sick of it, so. I just tried on a bunch of sunglasses that I'll insert here. I didn't want to pull out a full camera, but I'm about to go to brunch and then do some shopping. All the stores open at 11, so the timing is perfect. That was magical. Now I'm just walking. The weekends versus weekdays here are so different, like they are anywhere in the city. I was gonna go to Octobre, which is the male Cezanne. They're closed on Mondays, which is unfortunate because I have stuff to get before I leave, which is tomorrow. And I have shooting sling with the brand at 10:30. I open 11, so I don't know how I'm gonna do that, but it'll happen. My life's so hard, I know. I got another coffee. You may be thinking this is overkill. Here's the thing. My rule in Paris is 4 a day. Number 2, I bought this so my next punch card is a free drink. It was an investment piece. It's delicious. I've been getting iced Americanos instead of cold brew because the cold brew was good when I didn't have cold brew, but now that New York is back in my life, the Americanos here are just much better. Cortado, one of my favorite cafes ever in life. It's a bad day for shopping. Monday is kind of like a ghost town, but I need a belt because all my pants fell off and I want black loafers. That's the thing I'm searching for. The belt is a need, the loafers are a want. All my pants like fall to the ground and I'm unintentionally giving swag that I'm not capable of giving. So wish me luck. I'm pit stopped at the hotel. It's cute, like it's cute. I chose this because it's across the street from my first apartment that had black mold. The reason I stayed here is because the first night I was living with my friend Olivia and we thought the heating was broke, but actually we just didn't know how to turn it on. So they were like, stay at the hotel across the street. And you know what? Thank God we got that messed up because it was a great little surprise. Okay, I treated myself to something I may or may not deserve. My friend in like April bought himself a pair of sunglasses as a birthday present from this brand, LGR. I appreciate it because it's somewhat niche. Like it is niche. First of all, the leather case I think is kind of itchy. Unravel. Ooh, cool. Look, I don't really have a good sunglass game as in I have one pair and I'm fine with that. But I thought a good pair of sunglasses would go a long way and I also wanted ones that I got in Paris because as we know, I kind of think about Paris all the time and I thought maybe if I had sunglasses that I would be able to remember them in a way that's positive and like I could look in the mirror. Here they are. My face looks horrible with round sunglasses and this is an in-between. So they're still unique, but they're not like the typical round. Oh my god, I love them. I really do. And you have to say you like them because I spent way too much money on them, so negative opinions are not welcome. I'm debating getting another coffee. It's 4:30, so probably not, which is so disappointing. But I could. Is this like blurry? Oh my god, it was blurry this whole time. Was this blurry the whole time? If this was blurry the whole time, the world hates me. If it was, let me sum up. I treated myself to sunglasses that maybe you don't need. I like them, and if you don't, I understand, but don't tell me because I'll cry. Thank you. And also, I might get a coffee right now, which I shouldn't do, but I plan out my day around coffee and food, and that wasn't part of my day, so like, I feel like I should abide by that. I'm sitting in the Luxembourg Gardens. It's like, I think, the most beautiful place in the world. Over here there are men playing chess, people are on walks, children are running. It doesn't really feel real, and I'm sipping surely the best Americano I've ever had. I said one was the best, I think it was a lie. This is also $3.50. I would pay $5 for it. The other one is $6, that's embarrassing, but I think I'm gonna sit here for a second and then walk around. I made a dinner reservation. I was gonna do takeout, but you know what? When I'm in Paris, I need to stop using that excuse. It's gotten me in some spending troubles. Whatever. C'est la vie. To do this, but I sat and read for like 45 minutes. I'm halfway through my book. I feel like the life coming back to my face, like I can't explain it, but in New York all the time I feel like my eye bags are gonna fall off even if I get a ton of sleep. I wake up like ugh, like I just tense. I feel like the collagen is being restored. I'm also the most dramatic person ever, so keep that in mind. Dinner was delicious. Sorry, there's like a thing going on. I'm going on my night walk, of course. You know I have loyalty and love for a place because otherwise I would be not so happy that my main came 45 minutes watching everyone else eat their food. Still loved it, had a great time. I'm emotional that I'm leaving, but I'm really thinking like I feel such a pressure. My whole life, it's kind of been New York or nowhere, and all my friends are New York or nowhere, and I was New York or nowhere. I am New York or nowhere, but everyone who's leaving their school is super excited to go to New York, and I just have been so confused that I don't know if that's my path anymore. Like, what if I moved to Paris? Big did it. I don't know what the future looks like for me, but I guess there's beauty in that. I don't know. I don't know where I'll be. So if you don't either, twin. I didn't even want it. I got it. We're not gonna talk about it. This is gonna be my wedding cake. I'm not getting married. If I did, will I? This is for later. Okay, I showered. I showered, I'm in bed. I think I'm gonna sleep in a robe. Just because, like, why not? Honestly, like, why not? I'm in Paris. As I was saying, I don't know what I'm doing with my life. It's so interesting because I did social media in an unhealthy way for about 4 years, 3 years maybe. I feel like I was doing everything that's happened with social media happened about like over 5 years ago, which doesn't make sense to me. That's crazy. And when I went to school in Boston, that was the first time I'd been in a place where not anyone had known me my whole life. So many occurrences there reshaped how I thought about social media, how I use social media. I took a complete, not one, not two, like 18 steps back. Then I kind of tapped back in a little bit, and in doing that, I remember everyone was like, Nepo baby, hello, hello. I don't know where you've been, I don't know who you think I'm Nepoing. It never made sense to me. No reason to comment on that because it's just not even, doesn't make sense. Babe, if my mom was a pop star in the 90s, you best believe I'd be on that stage. My dad was a producer, I'd be behind that camera. Like, I don't even know, whatever. Point is, I've been able to do things like this for myself, which is awesome. But yet I'm still in a place where I'm like, what am I gonna do with my life? What does the next year look like? What does the next 2 years? What does next week look like? I don't know, and I know a lot of people don't know. I love traveling. I love Paris in a way that's not just traveling somewhere new. It's a place where I'm not like, okay, this was a good trip. I had such a great time, but I am ready to go home. I'm like, babe, is this home? I don't know. I don't wanna be anti-New York because I do have a lot of love and community there. I do love New York. There's a lot of parts that I don't like, and I think sometimes loving New York is like a drug that everyone has to swallow in the morning. If you don't love New York, you're wrong. You can't take it. What if you just don't love New York as much as somewhere else? Regardless, I need to go to bed. I have the shoot tomorrow at 10:30 and I want before to go sip and have a nice cup of joe at the cafe that I love, one of a million. And then I have to pick up some more things, of course, and then leave, which makes me super depressed, but all good things must come to an end, I guess. Don't know why that has to be true, but that's what they say. Good night. I will see you tomorrow. Sleep well. Good morning, everybody. My last day. Going to go grab a coffee and chill. Everyone's going to work right now. It's crazy. Alright, I'm going to the shoot now. Look at the view. One more time, just in case. It's crazy. The shoot went well. They gave me some goodies. Now I'm getting my last coffee. I'm sad. I would show you the coffee, but I chugged it, which isn't like me. I actually can't really drink black coffee that quick, but it's just so good here that gone too soon. I'm going to Octobre. You know, maybe I might turn mega religious because my package just arrived. I've been waiting a week. I thought I would miss it. Things are looking up. I'm so lucky. This is a story about a girl named Lucky, and I'm her. It's me.
I went to pick up some clothes at Octobre, which the timing could not have been more perfect. There's no shipments on Sundays. They're closed on Monday. I leave on Tuesday. It arrived an hour before I left. It was too good to be true. I had one last meal in the kitchen, then unfortunately took a ride to the airport, which is horrible news.
Okay, the end is here. I'm sad, but good things must come to an end. Paris has been real. I'll see you soon. Maybe forever. There's a lot to think about, but this trip changed my life as usual. So thank you all for watching. Au revoir.